The standard discussion form in Moodle is a class discussion form where the teacher or lecturer can communicate with one message to all of the participants in the class. The second is where you may split your students up into groups. And students from Group A can have their own conversation, but that is hidden from students from Group B and indeed Group C, with the lecturer having an oversight of all conversation. What we're talking about in this screencast is where a student can communicate directly with the lecturer, but their communication is completely invisible to their colleagues. So how do we set up something like this? We set it up by making a group within Moodle and putting one student in each group. This process takes about 2 minutes to complete. Let's log into Moodle and see how we do it. Here's a typical course that we're in. Scroll down the screen to get to the Users block, click on Users and then click on Groups. There are no groups currently created in this class, so let's go Automatically Create Groups. We now are presented with this window. We are talking about putting all of the students in this group, in this case called participants. We're going to specify either the number of groups or the number of members in a group. We want one person per group, and we're going to allocate them randomly. It doesn't matter because there's only one person in each group. The naming scheme is important here. It's the word group followed by a space and then the @ symbol. What that means is you will have Group A, then Group B, Group C, Group D. If it was with the hash symbol, it would be Group 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and so on. What I'm going to suggest is we create them in a grouping. We're going to call it New Group and we're going to just say it's individuals. This will become apparent in a second why it's so important. And we click Submit. So now what Moodle has done is it's taken each of the students and created Group A, in this case right through to K, until all of the students were allocated into groups. If we click on Groupings, we will see each one of these groups are clustered together and put into this grouping that we've created called individuals. So why is this important? This is important because we may have an activity, in this case a discussion form, that we want to assign just to the individuals. So return to your main course, turn editing on, and let's just click on Add an Activity or Resource. In this case, we're going to say it's a discussion form. When we create it, we're going to say it's reflections. We type in some details in here, and then we scroll down the screen to Common Module Settings. We're going to have grouping, and we set it to individuals. Then we click Save and Display. If we click on here, if we type in here, Week 1 Reflections, and click Post to Form. As each of the students click in here and hit reply, the replies will come in here. But remember, each student will only see their own replies to that message. If you want reflections at several points throughout the course, you can just add a new topic for each reflection.